Viewer discretion is advised.
It's the price of being a genius.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Three Geeks Flix. Joining me, as always, is the bearded man himself, the muse, Justin Kyle. Say hello, everyone, Justin.
Hello, everyone.
Yes, and of course, I'm the Tech Mitchell Wright. We're back. It's been a while, and guess what? We're going to be better than Ezra than we ever have before. But anyways, other than talking about obscure 90s rock bands and how we're better than them, we've got a review for you, a trailer break. We haven't done one in a while, but we had a big one drop today. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Marvel's very own Avengers Infinity War Part 1 trailer. And so I don't get real carried away, and it's got such a huge cast, I'm not damn well going to try to name everybody off. You should know it by now. If you haven't, get out from under that rock you're living in and get to watching. So, as I always do, I look to you, good muse, and say, Justin, give it to me. Shot.
Oh, man. Okay. It was okay. It was okay.
Okay.
No, I'm joking.
Okay.
I'm joking. I'm joking about that.
Say you're such a jerk.
You know, it's interesting. It's interesting. This is an interesting trailer for me. It's not like they didn't show, obviously, a lot of action. There were some money shots in there.
Yeah.
I like how they focused on the drama of it, and they should, especially the first teaser, because literally they've been building to this for a decade.
It's a hell of a teaser, too, though. 2 minutes some odd long.
I love teasers like that. I mean, I call it, you can call it a teaser. It's a trailer to me. You know, a teaser, like a minute.
I don't see how you could tease this. I mean, there's so much going on. There's so many people involved. It's just, where can you tease that?
Well, if you think about it, I was thinking about that earlier. Is it a teaser? But there are so many things that the visuals imply that are huge. Like Vision when he gets flesh, right? Mm-hmm. When it gets taken from him. Mm-hmm. You know, that's what I'm talking about. Like, there's so many things whenever the portal opens up and Thanos is walking in, like, how did we get there? They just show you little things that imply so much more. So it is kind of a textbook teaser. It's just a real teaser, and it's long. Visually, I got to say this. I've heard some people say that they compared Thanos to Steppenwolf from Justice League. Obviously, Thanos is CG. I mean, he's always been CG.
Yeah.
And then they kept saying that he was so photorealistic. I mean, I'm going to be honest. Steppenwolf from Justice League was very CGI to me. It was obvious.
Yes, it was obvious CGI. I agree completely.
It wasn't necessarily good CGI. Now, Thanos is a lot better CGI. I still don't think it's photorealistic. I mean, it's obvious that it's CGI.
And I mean, it may look a little different on the big screen, but it's still better than Steppenwolf looked.
A lot better. You know, and it's interesting because I'm glad they didn't show like a lot of crazy action. I hope they leading up to it. I mean, it's the Russo brothers. They never do that. That's their MO, right?
Yeah.
Look at literally the airport fight scene in Civil War was teased so much, and it was perfect, right? Perfectly marketed. And I again, the things they imply is the Iron Spider. You know, I love, one of my favorite parts is when he's on the bus and then his Spidey sense goes, and they show that for the first time ever, the hair raises, right? That's perfect.
It was a great moment. Well, and it's like he's still coming into his powers, because a lot of people griped in Homecoming that he didn't have this, he didn't have that. He's still coming into what he is and what he's becoming as a teenager. Give him time. Right.
I thought, and they implied what's going to happen with the Hulk and Black Widow again. I mean, those are little sprinkles of implication. You know, it looks like Scarlet Witch and Vision are getting deeper into their relationship. Captain America comes back.
Get this man a shield.
Hey, that part was pretty bad.
That's a great line, man.
Dude, I'm not going to lie. Overall, was I blown away with this as I have been? I mean, it's tough, man. Yes, just given that I've literally seen every single Marvel movie for the past decade, and given it the nature of who we are in our DNA as human beings, we are out of this world excited about this, right?
Oh yeah, hands down.
Now, again, I wouldn't wish for anything different than what they did, but is it a perfect trailer? That's the question. What do you feel about that? I mean,
overall, I liked how they teased us with little things. We saw some pivotal moments, and then we saw some coming together of the bigs, the powerful, and everything. I like how we saw just a little bit. We saw a lot of Tony Stark and not so much Iron Man. I think that's interesting. That'll be interesting to see.
Right.
I like how Chadwick Boseman, it felt like they really gave him a little bit of limelight on this, and I think that's awesome because I really think that the Panther does need to shine. I feel like he's an extremely talented actor.
Right.
And then another thing that I enjoyed was the at the end, good old Thor, who the hell are you all? And all the Guardians sitting there just kind of like, what's happening? So, it was a great mix of little things we didn't know and things we know are going to happen. And I love how the gauntlet, you only saw a couple of stones and not all of them. So it leaves to beg the fact or the idea that he's not going to have a full gauntlet. And as the movies go on, and finally when we get to part 2, we'll have the full gauntlet and the full out war. So, well teased, well done. It's the epic Avengers theme, of course, throughout. It was a great trailer.
It was really good. I heard someone say it was the best Marvel trailer of all time. I don't know about that.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, the Civil War trailer, even Age of Ultron had a pretty sweet trailer as far as intensity. Now, do you think, obviously part 2 is going to probably be, obviously it's going to be higher stakes, more drama is going to happen, we're probably going to lose some of the founders, which I would be okay with that depending on how they go out. But do you think that it's going to be a lot more, do you think it's going to be kind of like the Hunger Games, as in the final Hunger Games and Harry Potter, the final Deathly Hallows part 1 wasn't near as, I mean, it was good. It's not that it was bad. It just was compared to the second one, even the second Hunger Games, like, it's just the first part.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be good, but it's not the climax. It's not the build up to the top, to the tip, to the pinnacle of it all. And so two's got to bring it. Absolutely. So it's going to be a great movie. It's going to be good. We're going to enjoy it. We're going to talk about it. But 2, if they don't take on 2 and go out on top, then what was this past 10 to 12 to 14 to whatever years for?
The only thing I'm worried about is if you go back and you watch some of the early reviews of like the part 1s of Deathly Hallows and the the Hunger Games, people kept saying that some parts they were boring. You know what I mean? Again, look at how many characters are involved with this. I mean, you have way more Marvel characters than pretty much any of those franchises that I can think of. They have pretty much 2.5 hours to develop the story of how they all connect.
Which they've been doing for the past 10 years in Easter egg moments and after credit scenes.
Right.
So
it's just literally everything has led up to this moment. I'm waiting for that. That line's got to be in there, and I do really like how they started it. They said that classic speech from the first Avengers, right? And then they changed voices.
Well played.
It was great. It was well thought out. It was greatly teased. The music, of course, was classic. The Avengers theme, it's not bad. I mean, it's not a bad theme.
It's iconic. You know it. You hear it. You know what it goes to. So it's well done. They've done it.
It is iconic.
They branded it into us.
It is iconic, yes. It's very, very iconic. It's probably the most only iconic music they have in the entire universe.
Yes, I would agree.
I can't think of another person's individual thing. Because they all have themes. They all have little themes, and I can't think of one. Yeah,
I can't. But yeah, fair enough.
Visuals were good. The acting looks pretty good. The stakes look incredible. I like the slow build up, the pacing of it.
Okay. So all that aside, and all that you're talking about, what's your number? Because I know it's going to take you forever to get there.
Yeah.
So what's your number?
I'll probably go. if I hadn't waited for 10 years up to this point, and if I didn't know that this was the beginning of the end, I'd probably give it just a trailer by itself. I'd probably give the trailer like an 8.5. But considering of the journey, which you have to consider as part of it, right?
Yes.
We've been on the before, and that's the joy of it.
Yeah.
I'll probably at least, I don't know honestly if it would be quite a 9.5 for me, but I'd probably say just a 9. I guess I'll say a 9.
Yeah, and that's my number as well. It's a 9. It didn't reinvent anything. Yes, it was a great trailer. It was good. 9 is a great number, but it wasn't 10. It wasn't epic. It wasn't redefining. It wasn't so amazing that I just couldn't contain myself. I watched it like 5 or 6 times. And yeah, I got some goosebumps and everything, but it didn't have that complete redefining what trailers are and this is a benchmark. It did everything right, and that's what it had to do.
Right. And we also need to consider this is the first trailer. You know what I mean? Like, they still got a lot more rendering to go in the movie. They're still probably working on the second trailer. I mean, it's the first trailer, and it was a great job, solid job for what it did. Yeah,
they've got till May, so they've got some time on their hands to perfect it and everything. Yep. All right. Well, other than that, check us out on Facebook, 3 Geeks Flix. Give us a like, comment, holler, troll us. You don't do Facebook, we've got Twitter. It's at the number 3 Geeks Flix. Flix is, of course, spelled F-L-I-X. Give us a follow there. Give us a hollers there. Troll there, folks. Get involved. You are the third geek. You're on YouTube now. Go ahead, subscribe, like, leave us a comment. Let us know what you think. If there's something you'd like to see us review or react or talk about, don't be afraid to give us a shout. We appreciate everybody being patient. We've had the holidays. I have technically rebuilt this computer so that the show will hopefully run a little smoother. There's been a lot of things working in the background, and quite frankly, we appreciate you waiting and being patient. If you didn't, that's your own damn fault, not mine. I mean, it happens. Sorry.
Just stay subscribed regardless.
Yes,
okay.
yes. You know, it's a two-man show, and I'm the one that carries all the technical production and everything else. I have to have somewhat of a life.
Yeah, I just carry the morale.
Well, we won't talk about how that's going.
Yeah.
But anyways, appreciate y'all sticking around, and stay tuned to the glow of those monitors, because we're going to catch you next time. Good night.
I'm debating on if I should go sit at my table before we start doing this.
Well, hurry up, make your decision.
Let me go sit down real fast, because I may like it better over there.
Oh, God, okay.
Hey.
What?
What's with the attitude? It's not Godfather.
Yes, it is. It's when she's asking him if he had his brother-in-law killed. If he killed his brother-in-law. And she said, did you kill him? And no, he didn't kill him. He had him killed.
Technically, that's a technicality.
Hey, technicalities work. Make sure you ask the right questions.
They work when you're explaining to your wife. Right?
Technically. I really don't think I can outdo myself the way I kind of caught you off guard earlier. I mean, it was really... because I had you freaked out. I had you worried.
I know what you're doing. Right now, you're trying to get me off track, see? I know what you're doing. Even with this, thanks to Stacy, oops, sorry. Thanks to Stacy with this thing right here, this fidget thing, even when I have this around my wrist and I'm fidgeting with it, my hand still finds its way to, like, messing with my face somehow. I don't understand. It's like if I'm not smoking, I'm morally fixated. No jokes. You know what I'm saying, though? It's like I constantly fidget my hands. I guess it's a... I don't know.
Sounds like a lot of problems. Hey, don't you know?
Make it happen.
I'm gonna make it happen.
Stop. I mean, do you feel like you have enough bloopers?
No.
For real? Are you being serious?
Maybe. I mean, you have the Captain America look going on already, plus a mullet. So it's like you're the Southern Captain America.
I don't have a mullet. Do you know what a mullet means?
You got longer hair in the back than you do in the front.
No, that's incorrect. Mullet is a business in the front, party in the back.
You are business in the front, party in the back.
But that's not true accurately either, because my hair is really long everywhere. It just looks short because I comb it.
Honestly, I'm
That's
just
like-
trying to
that's
make
like-
you self-conscious.
Well, that's not going to work. In The Force Awakens... Hang on, Sean's outside.
Hi. Got some candy. If you come in my closet, I've got a bucket of candy and a bottle of lube.
The girls... There's going to be like a pack of strangers walking by hearing this conversation. I'm just going to be like, hey.